3.5 miles this morning. Yesterday was rough, man. I did a full brake and rotor job on my rear end on this truck I'm rebuilding, of course. And I thought I was finished, but I thought it was going to be an easy job. But this thing that got me was some caliper pins. And you know, caliper pins are supposed to slide in and out with that grease on it. Apparently the boot had worn out and that thing was stuck in there. Brutal. And I was like, it's rusted in there. I'm like, damn. But I got it. I ended up taking care of it. I'm just buying a new caliper bracket. Anyhow, $32. It's cheap. Anyhow, that's the difference between, obviously we save money as men fixing our own problems and issues. Anyhow, not taking it to the shop. I just banged that out real quick. But let's talk about peace, man. And I'm telling you right now, in 2026, look at this morning, okay? Here's my rebuild project, of course. What is it? This bracket back here. Obviously, you can see the new, rotors and brake pads and full job I did on the back end there. But peace is beautiful, man. I told you, this peaceful sexual lifestyle that I live, I love it. Look at my early morning walk, 3.5 miles early in the morning. Good morning, ma'am.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just
No, it's all right. Yeah, so I'm gonna bang this out real quick, get my morning exercise and get some cardio, relaxation by the river. But today, unless a guy is an absolute jellyback simp, spineless amphibian, if you mess with a man's peace today, I mean, maybe he comes in hot, but after he gets some post-nut clarity of he has experience with women or experience with life, you're pretty much done as a woman. Any guy with self-esteem today is not going to give up what he has established already in this life to be around here just to say he has a woman in his life, or like the old boomer simps or Gen X simps. I'm a Gen Xer, Gen X simps of the past. Just to have a woman. Ain't no man with no self-esteem is giving this shit up to be in a relationship with somebody who's not going to add to the peace, stability, and happiness that he already has in his life. Especially nowadays, when all these women are looking for is bailouts, financial retirement plans, sponsorship, and somebody, because all they talk about is things that benefit them. What man need to be doing for them. Never been raised to take care of a man, reciprocate, or how to treat a man, how to take care of a man. It's a conversation that all starts and ends with what you need to be doing for them. Kick rocks. And that's the reality of life. They offer you nothing else other than some used, heavily, vigorously, and viciously pounded out punani that they've shared with the village. And that's all they offer in men. And more bills, more expenses. Like I said, when I do my repairs, labor rates is $175, $150, $200 an hour. And I fix things for a low price. It's cheap, it's easy. It's low cost for me. And I love it. I love it. Saves me money, saves me a fortune. But peace is beautiful, gentlemen. And that's what a lot of people are understanding on the, what's going on today with men, is that men are finally I'm not talking about the simps are hopeless. I mean, you can't help them damn simps. The damn with them simps. But you can't help them. Let them dudes crash out in whatever, in peace. But in general, peace is like the gold, platinum standard today. And dudes ain't giving that up. To be what? To say what? And again, this is why I have a problem with all these dating coaches and all these other guys, because it used to be a time when your masculinity was measured by your competence and your value and your competence to the village, to society, to in general. But these bitch ass jellyback simps, all of them are performing for women, flexing resources, flexing material possession. You're still controlled by women. And I always told you, there's no place, no resting place in this world for a man who's not in love with his own company. And I'm telling you, but that's all they're doing. Dating coaches, goofy dudes. That's all all you are is bitch-led men. And that's what they are every day. Their whole life, their whole existence. They can't come out here and enjoy the peace, the beauty of life, the freedom in life on their own, enjoy life the way a man's supposed to. But everything, the measure of their masculinity, the measure of their manhood, that's all. They measure manhood, not by competency. Not like somebody say, well, I am a peaceful life. I'm a blacksmith, or I'm this, I'm an engineer, or I'm whatever. This is my profession and my competency. They measure masculinity by their ability to get pre-owned box. That's when I know I'm talking to a jellyback simp. Because the whole like, oh, look, I get bitches, I get hoes, I get women, I get this, I get that. Creek, any man with experience with women know that sex ain't nothing but a memory. Sex is nothing but a memory. That's why I say I need me some cash. Damn that. Box is nothing but a memory. Some of that shit is a bad memory. If a man that has experience with women, don't waste his time calling men incels and whatever else. Because that man's problem, if he's an incel, shit, I can solve his problem with $20. That's why, guys with real experience like myself with women don't call men incels. I call the dudes a simp because I don't want the simp virus spreading to the young men. That's why I go hard in the paint at these jellyback simps. Because we've had generations of these damn simps are the stories of community. That's what they are. That's why I go hard. I don't want the virus to spread. But in terms of calling men these other names, and you're crazy. That's the dude virtue signaling, trying to show, well, I am better than you because I get some old, heavily used pre-owned box. So I am better than you. Look at me. I get pre-owned. Disturbing. That is a weak man because he's measuring masculinity and manhood by an ability to get something that's valued at $20 on the street. Not by a man's competence, not by a man's intelligence, not by a man's usefulness. And that's what I'll say. When I talk to the young brothers, I'll say, what is your skill and your competency? What can you do with your brain, with your hands, with your mind, with your body? Are you a load like some of these useless women out here? You a load? Or are you useful? Can you fix something? Can you do something? Don't tell me about you. Oh, I got game and I can get women. You are a loser. Can you do shit? Can you fix something? What is your competency? That's what I want to know. That's why I don't like even these old ass dudes like me talking about game. At my age, you're supposed to have leverage and power. You're supposed to be able to command women to do what you want them to do. Not talk that goofy. I can say all the crazy shit in the world on this channel. The women will still sleep with me. Why? Because I have substance in real life. I can make things happen. That's what men are supposed to be at a certain point in life. Not sitting around. If you are here whispering game at my age, you have failed as a man. And women respect that. They really do. Because I don't care if they don't respect it. What is the leverage they have? Pre-owned, heavily pounded out box. That's it. That's all they have. They can jab, step, pump thick, behind the back. All they have is your desire to have what's between their legs. And that's not powerful. Only to a weak dude that's powerful. A dude like me is completely immune to pre-owned. I really don't give a rat's ass. Anything that's worth $20 on the street will have no power over me. And that's the mindset I want guys to get into. And start getting into the mindset of competence. What the fuck can you do? Can you do something? What is your competency? What do you do? I don't care about all that other stuff, and that's the problem we have. But anyhow, getting back on topic, peace itself. That's the goal. That's the achievement in life right now. Anything that doesn't add to it is a load on your life. And especially when you're talking about women and all that stuff. If you with somebody and your world and your load is not lighter in life, your load is heavier in life, you're more stressed out, you're not at ease, you're walking on eggshell. First of all, you failed. Second of all, what the hell are you doing with your life? Just to say you have what? A woman in your life? You know, that's your achievement in life. I mean, and that's why, like I said, I have a problem with a lot of guys. And I'm glad the brother Paul Elam has come back out, and he started making videos, and he's talking about fixing the manosphere, and all these goofy dudes with their expensive suit and too much grease in their hair, talking about women, and everything they talk about, and everything they talk about is about how to be better for women. They don't tell men how women are supposed to treat men, how women who respect you supposed to. Women have to be worthy of certain things. They have to earn the right to be in the presence of men that are valuable. They don't just get, that's not a free ride out here. Only simps think like that. But again, we've had this space infested with these guys. They're like roaches, grifters, closeted simps, dancing, what Paul even talk about, clapping seals, dancing monkeys for pre-owned. That's the substance of their life. Oh, I get pre-owned. Yeah, you get pre-owned. You sure do. It's only worth $20 though. Good luck with you with that. Anyhow, gentlemen, that's my morning rant, of course. But this is where we've come as a society, and I think that's something that needs to be corrected, fixed, adjusted in the mindset, the mentality of men. They're willing to give up so many things in life, their freedom, their peace. And again, at this point in life, in 2026, men should be immune to shame. Immune to shame. Completely immune to shame. I mean, shame for what? What exactly are they offering you in exchange for your value and your sacrifices as a man? What exactly are these people offering you? And 9 times out of 10, nothing. So any type of shaming or disrespect that comes, it should be just ignored and walked away from. Because the value they offer you, it ain't crap. And all they talk about is what you need to be for them. That conversation is dead with a dude like me. Not happening. You can't shame me into doing anything that's not going to add value to my life. And trust me, at this age, my mindset is on production. You know what I mean? And even like when I talk to my son about sports, basketball, anything else like that, the NBA, everywhere you go is about production, period. And peaceful life don't carry no loads. Dead weight, you can forget it. Trust me. I have 0 loads in my life. Anyhow, let me get this walk going. Salute to you, brothers, man. Peace and blessings to you. Enjoy your Thursday, man. Make sure you take care of yourself, because ain't nobody take care of you like you. Peace is beautiful, gentlemen. I'm out.